A couple of actions for abolition on human trafficking that End Slavery Now suggests is to know the human trafficking hotline, as well as understanding what to expect if you're ever in a position to call that hotline. The first action is super simple, and that's just having the number 888-3737-888 saved on your phone, memorized, both work. While that's the easy part, the second action is actually understanding what this hotline is and what to expect if you ever need to call this hotline. In my last video, I did Polaris's human trafficking training, where I kind of learned to a greater degree of what human trafficking is, as well as understanding the signs of human trafficking. Polaris is the same organization that runs this hotline, and I think it's incredibly important to understand the fact that this organization is not law enforcement. It's not a government agency. The main goal of this hotline is guiding whoever is calling on the best path of action. If an individual is actively being trafficked and calls this hotline and wants to involve law enforcement, Polaris will help facilitate that wish. Other times it might be a community member calling who might suspect human trafficking, and then Polaris will kind of guide them into providing information and to assess the situation. In all of the videos that I've been posting, in the descriptions of the videos, I post the link to End Slavery Now's action library that then guides you to whatever action is being suggested. So this video, there's going to be two actions. The second action that outlines understand what's to be expected if you ever call. That link on their website, the video wasn't working for me. Instead, I found a Facebook Live of two Polaris coordinators explaining exactly that, what to expect when calling this hotline. So you're still getting the information just through a different medium. The Facebook Live is very informative. Some key things I took away is that there are 5 contact options. You can either call, text, online chat, email, or fill out an online form. It's also completely confidential. You don't have to reveal your information if that's not something you want to do. This hotline is based in the US and extends to US territories. It's in English and Spanish, or there can be this language referral that connects to a service with 200 plus languages if the person's native language is not English or Spanish. The biggest takeaway I got from that Facebook Live is just understanding that this service is to help in the best way possible according to the caller's wishes. It really serves to assess the nuance of human trafficking. Most calls that Polaris receives actually come from community members. So if someone's calling and they don't quite know if human trafficking is taking place, Polaris is there to kind of guide them and assess the situation. An example they used is if a caller is calling about a potential illicit massage business in their neighborhood, Polaris might begin asking questions of what is the security measures of this building? Is someone guarding the door? What's the foot traffic like? Are the workers allowed to leave? So you can call this hotline without immediately involving law enforcement. I think that piece of information is incredibly important to understand. And if anything, I think that would encourage more people to reach out to this hotline just as a precaution. And that's what Polaris is there for. Watching the Facebook Live, I believe, is intrinsic to understanding what the hotline is, as well as what to expect if you ever need to call the hotline. So have the number saved and know what to expect if you ever need to call the number.